What's up, everybody?
Yo,
Back for the next one.
damn right.
Shaq 2K5.
The King Mazi, we live. Y'all see
Uh,
that damn title up there? What does it say? Anthem gameplay. Y'all see that?
so it's the gameplay features of Anthem. It just put this out not too long ago. Not too long ago. About a week ago almost.
About a week ago. Okay.
uh, we're just gonna watch it and talk about it after. Ain't nothing to set up. Everybody
Yeah,
knows the Anthem story. Everybody knows, you
it's in the
know,
air right now. It's
right.
50-50.
So let's just see what they got to say and give you our reaction to it. All
All
right, you
right.
ready?
3, 2, 1, play. Inappropriate for children.
At the heart of Anthem is the
Okay, looking
concept of
good.
our world, my story. The unique combination of a
I'm gonna be
ever-changing
unbiased,
world
so
and a powerful personal story.
She gonna talk through it.
In our world, you band together with friends for epic adventures across a vast
oh, this just looks
shared
so
landscape
cool.
teeming with danger. The world narrative advances for your whole team. Together, you'll confront countless enemies, those who threaten to take control of the Anthem, as well as ancient beasts. And you'll get further into our world by taking on explosive missions offered by agents who need your help. These missions take you deep into the heart of Anthem, while also developing the personal stories of each agent.
Trust me, I'm a person you want to know.
Outside of the battles, there's free play. A chance for you to explore solo or with friends. Uncover
Okay.
answers to your questions
Well, we knew
about
that.
Anthem, and find powerful artifacts that could lead you to victory down the road. Back within the safety of Fort Tarsus is where my story begins. This is your chance to develop a richly personal narrative where your choices have consequences. In this bustling trader town, you'll develop bonds with your pit crew who can help you prepare for future battles. They're the people in the world who have your back. And as your relationships develop, you'll learn about their pasts and the future they hope to see. Fort Tarsus is ripe for exploration as well. You may even encounter shadowy figures with questionable character. It all depends on the decisions you make. This is real-time storytelling, a reinvention of personal narrative in a multiplayer game. As a freelancer, you are the bridge between the heroic adventures discovered in our world and the personal journey that unravels in my story. And ultimately, the key to the fate of everyone.
Right.
Bruh.
Okay. Our world, my story. I got a strong opinion about it. So before I say anything, what's your takeaway?
If the game actually plays as they market, I'm in love with it.
Mm. You okay? Wait. So you mean the game plays? So like
Like if
like
the gameplay is kind of how, like based on the gameplay trailers they've been putting out and what we've been seeing so far, and our expectation is that the game will play out as they demo.
right.
And if it can stick to, it's it's what do they call it? Uh, if they can stick to their gameplay, I think it'd be a good game. I think like the aspects of, I mean, what people like, customization, free world exploration, big maps, the ability to do solo or queue of people, the independent story of that single player when you're in, in the main fort, and then
Right.
that duality of like multiplayer and single player there too. And then you have realism, like they were mentioning before in the other video where like you can't fly all day. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta
Hmm.
cool down. If you go through water, it cools you down faster. There's some realism there, and then it's like it looks like it's a very big world, and I'm assuming there's a lot of room for upgrade. They can add in new javelins down the line probably. They can add an extended era of the part, and the world is I forgot the term of it, but it's not just horizontal. It's vertical as well. They have deep caverns. Maybe they add in some
Oh, okay, yeah.
maybe they add in some sky battles. Maybe they have like in the road they add up some new DLCs that you can do sky battles in the air, or there's like a levitating island that you can fly up to and then do battles up. It seems
Right.
like there's a lot of possibilities and there's a lot of opportunity for like really good gameplay. I feel as though like this is a game that you could put in 1,000 hours.
Right. Okay, well, it's a looter shooter, right? So they definitely want you to put in that amount of time, right?
Right.
They want to put you in this world that you never want to leave. They want to give you objectives that you want to complete. They want to give you a story that's enthralling, and they want to give you loot that makes you play in different ways and new and exciting ways, and have synergy with your, for lack of a better word, fire team, uh, and all that. All right, true. My my thing is they talk about, and I don't have any problem with what I've seen from like actual the combat
Mhm.
systems or the flight systems, or a lot of things. I think that they've done a lot when it comes to making your javelin seem realistic with the pros and cons, having to cool down your jets when flying, which makes it so you can't just fly over the whole map. You have to actually kind of interact with it. Maybe like heavier mechs or heavier javelins will heat up faster. Excuse me. But in this trailer specifically, they're talking about our world, my story. This is a promise that a lot of developers have given before.
Mhm.
We're gonna They promise to give you a rich story that you can have, that can branch off depending on your decisions. It's extremely difficult, and that is evidenced by the fact that almost nobody has done it ever. Like, to have consequences, real consequences that matter, uh, you have to, but still have a shared environment. You have to do what Anthem has done. I give them credit that you have to separate the areas. You have to have our, as they say, our world be the outside of Fort Tarsis, and then the inside of Fort Tarsis is where the consequences of your actions take place. Okay,
Right.
it seems like they might be able to deliver. I'm not going to say they can't. I'm just going to say I am very, what's the word? I'm not that optimistic that the story is really going to be that enthralling, because it seems like a pretty cut and dry case of, we're trying to protect the people behind the wall, and there's a lot of monsters out there, and we're just trying to protect the people behind the wall. I don't see what
Yeah,
other
but then you
story is
also have
there.
like internal corruption and then expansion. Maybe they want to move from out the wall, and then there might be a
Right.
they might want to get us to another planet or to another space, and we want to
And
eh,
expand the universe. That'd be awesome.
yeah. I
That,
mean, but I feel as
that's
though
an
like they
expansion.
leave. I feel as though they leave a little bit open for that particular reason. Like like right now you're looking at it now, it seems like what's more to it? All you got to do is looter shooter, save the people from behind the wall, deal with some internal conflicts, blah blah blah. But then there's more to it. Like it can have effect for like new DLCs to come in the, because the DLCs are always going to come, and it's just like
Right.
it leaves the door open for a lot. I mean, at first glance of it, it reminds me a bit. I feel as though it is. To be honest, it reminds me of Destiny 1.
Right. I mean, it's got large things in common with
Large in
Destiny and the
common.
Division and Warframe to an extent. Not so much Warframe,
Yeah,
but
but you can
it's got
see
a lot in
like
common with
the
Destiny.
aspects of like Warframe, Destiny, Division. They got the Division gameplay of like the four, people just roaming through in the free world. Like you got the free realm, and then you have your different safe zones. It got like a lot to it, and I kind of I love Division, I love Warframe, I love Destiny One. I like it a lot. I'm not gonna say I love.
Differentiate that one, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But Division and Warframe I love. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
so for the
right,
fact that
right.
this kind of blends in those three into kind of one, I feel like I would say I'm more optimistic.
Right. And I think that like if they can deliver on the customization,
Yeah.
uh I'm a big fan of like, customization in racing games
Yeah, hell yeah.
because no other customization is like it.
There's
There's a
none.
million different things to change in a car. If they can bring something similar, not that, but similar to that to the javelins, say, hey, we'll let you customize the color, of the head, the chest piece, and the head. We have different like radios or something. We have different eye gear that can give you different abilities. You can customize how this looks, how that looks, and like there's different features that'll give you different stats. Like you could really make this a one of a kind experience, and it could be simple to new players because you jump in a javelin, it feels like that javelin. All four javelins I'm sure will feel different,
Mhm.
and like you could just jump in and go. And then for the hardcore players, the ones who play looter shooters for 1,000 hours, 1,500, 2,000 hours, the ones who are going to give you the money for the monetization model, the ones who are going to be the lifeblood of this game going forward, give those guys the deep rich customization
Yeah.
where it really matters and they're squeezing out like points of gear or points of boost uh in their soles of their feet literally, like that is what you need you
Yo,
know
you're stupid. I mean, no, I definitely I'm very big on. I love games that you can customize your character. Like I look for games. Like if I can't customize, I don't want to play the character. I don't even want to play the game. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Like, and that's one of the reasons why I love GTA Online. But like at the same time, it's like I feel as though if they add the Warframe customization to Anthem, I think we're good.
Right, and I like to branch it off of that because Warframe has cards, and like I don't want Anthem to have cards
No, no, well,
because I don't trust
cards.
EA with cards.
No,
Yeah.
cards. I mean, the cards are just for like the ability of the operator, not more so like the aesthetics.
Right. I mean, yeah, like I want to be able to color the javelin like Warframe, but
Yeah.
I want to go deeper. And I think
I
like
think they had a
Warframe
video on
says,
that. They had a video on that. They had a video on like the deep customizations you can do with like different color parts, and then um,
yeah,
like
but it didn't go the way I would want to go with it.
well,
Like,
it's still speculation right now. I mean, I feel as though like they said that
yeah, exactly. I'm not. We don't
like
know.
all the like everything you purchase would be customization. So I mean, I think that's gonna be a big part of it too.
Right, right, right. And your weapons obviously are going to be able to be customized as well.
Super dope. I wish you could like change like the color of your boosts.
Oh yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
That'd be kind of cool. Make it like
I
green
got
or yellow or something like that.
Actually, do they have? Hold up, they fly in this. I wonder if they all have the same color.
Yeah,
Her fire is just regular.
I never really looked at it. There's one moment where they jump off of their balcony together.
Yeah, all the other boosts looks the same color here, but that doesn't mean you can't change it later.
Right,
And that doesn't mean if it's not at launch they won't put it in later, because I'm
right.
sure that's something that'll be requested. Because yeah, the red fire coming off the back of your javelin when your javelin's like green will kind of mess up your color scheme a little bit. So
Yeah.
that's something to think about. It's just the reason I say that about the customization is if I asked you what, like when you saw the initial Anthem trailer at E3 last year, like like what aspect of the game was the star? Like what about the game was really stood out? I believe most people would say the javelin.
Yeah. I was
Like the
thinking of,
javelin.
I was thinking about it just now. I think it's the javelin, and not just the javelin itself. It's like what you can do.
Right. Right. It's everything about it.
It's not even
That's what's
it's
really
not even the
gonna.
shooting part. It's like the flying, the fast sprinting with the javelin, the swimming, the open world possibility of like not being stuck to a storyline and just being able to free roam. Like the
Right.
the different power. Oh my goodness, I love it.
Yeah, so they need to make sure, since that's the star of the game, because that's what differentiates it from Destiny. You know, in Destiny you got vehicles, and Anthem you have the javelin.
Hmm.
They need to make sure that this thing has all the customization it needs because it is the star, and everybody wants to be able to have their own custom star. God damn it!
Yeah, I want my just like in Warframe, we can have the same operator. I, I said operator,
The same Warframe,
the
yeah,
same Warframe, but look completely different.
right, and have different abilities and
And
grind
they
and have
do
different
different
stats.
things. Like I have Rhino Prime, you have Rhino Prime, but they look different. They look different colors. I have a cape, you don't got a cape. You know what I'm saying? We have different.
Yeah,
It's just I love it.
mine is built to buff you. Yours is built to tank damage.
You damn right. You know what I'm saying? And so we can use the same character, but change it. And it's just that's why Warframe is the best to me.
Right.
You
Just
know.
the yeah that deep, rich, you know, play however you want to play option.
Right.
And I hope the Anthem has that because like the fact that they have this world. I don't know how big the world is yet. I haven't had anyone confirm just how big it is, but just take the fact that there's this huge, bustling open world with these animals and these different types of creatures. Goes, we got caverns going deep. You got different hidden areas you can add to this world as time goes on. It's an amazing thing.
The potential is there.
The bones and the entire skeleton of this game is alive. It's rich. It's strong. I just hope that they can, put some meat on there. No homo.
Yeah.
and and really
I'm
just
hoping.
just bring this whole thing together because
I'm hoping.
man,
The official launch date was like what, March 2019?
February 22nd, I believe.
February 22nd, 2019. Oh, so that is
Yeah.
closer than we think. We're gonna blink and it's gonna be here.
Yep. Crazy,
I
but
said March. I'm thinking about Captain Marvel.
oh, that and Division.
And Division comes out March too.
Right.
It's gonna be a lot of competition.
Yeah. I
2019 is about to
mean,
be a big year.
yeah, it's gonna be a little bit interesting as well because a lot of people are gonna get Anthem through Origin Access, so they're gonna be able to pay $15 and get the full game, and then they'll have to decide, do I want to pay for the game for $60? Do I want to buy a year of the game for $100 and all of other EA titles, or do I just not like it and I'm just gonna drop it?
So you have Origin Access, right?
Yes.
So you can play the game before it launches, without buying it.
All right. So EA gives all games out like 3 days or 7 days in advance, one of the two. I think it's three.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, so I can play it 3 days in advance. If they have betas, I can play betas. Of course, EA is not too keen on betas. They're gonna have to do a beta for a game like this
Yeah.
because they have to have servers and all that. But yeah, yeah, you can play it early.
I might have to like get a little membership and just cancel it after just for this game.
Oh yeah, you can get like a free week or something like that. So yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna
do
do that.
that,
I'm
do
gonna do
that.
that. I'm gonna do that for this game. And
Right,
yeah, we'll test it out definitely because I don't want to be behind. I want to be able to touch this game because I was really thinking about pre-ordering it, and I was like, you know what, let me not pre-order it. Let me just wait, and then hopefully there will be a way I can test it out beforehand. And then if I fall in love with it, then I'll just kind of pre-order it, or
right. I
I
don't
might be
even
too
believe
late.
in pre-ordering no more. I know that like a lot of games say if you pre-order you get the beta code. And I'm just like, nah, bro. It's-
Like
I'll see
you
the
get
review
you
first.
get a lot of gear and all that extra stuff, but who
Yeah,
knows? Like,
I
well,
think that like pre-orders are honestly like what's destroying the gaming community. Like, well, not the community, but the gaming industry. But anyway, that's another video.
yeah. But
Yeah.
yeah, man,
Uh,
this is Anthem. I'm excited. I'm hoping for a good turnout. I'm just crossing my fingers.
right. Hoping it's at least if it has a hiccup or two at launch, if it's good but it needs more content or something, like I'll understand honestly.
Yeah.
Like if the bones are there, if there's no predatory monetization model, if if there's just a good game here that needs a few tweaks, needs some stuff, I'll stick with it. Like I can be that invested in the game as long as they deliver a solid title.
Yeah. I'm down.
True. Yeah. Anyway, thanks you guys for watching to the end of the
Hmm.
video. Leave a like if you liked it. Post your comments down below. Let me know what y'all think of Anthem. Consider subscribing for more of this content.
Indeed, subscribe, please. Thank you, appreciate
Yes. Shock 2K5
The King Mazi live.
out.